Hello and good morning. Welcome to another video. As you can see, I'm in a very different environment today. We are in Margate. For those of you that don't know, Margate is a beach town on the east coast of the UK. It's very close to Grotto, which is one of the sort of famous beaches. It's about an hour's walk. And I think we're gonna walk there today. But so yeah, the reason we came to Margate specifically is because one, it's easy enough to reach from London. It's like 2 hours away, but also it's actually one of the only sandy beaches in the UK. So most people that have been to the beach will know it's typically pebble beaches. This one is actually a sandy beach. And we arrived last night and we had a lovely walk on the beach. We took some film photography and then we had a lovely dinner to just arrive on the first day, where we went to Sargasso, which is just on the pier, and it was lovely. It was really good food. It's a very small spot, so you have to book, like you definitely have to book if you want to go, and they do very good drinks. Today we're gonna head out into the town. Margate is known for one, the contemporary art museum. There's a lot of artists here because obviously it's a beach environment, so relaxing and ready for inspiration. And we're also gonna go to Shell Grotto, a cave with lots of shells effectively. We may along the walk also see some really cool murals. I saw there's a David Attenborough mural. I thought I wanted to start this video off by actually showing you guys the Airbnb and how cool we're located. This is the view from the place. We're right by the beach and super central, so everything is walkable, which is lovely. So the flat's a top floor flat. You actually come in through the back, so you can see over there is where we come up, and when we go out you'll see it. The cool thing is we're actually right behind Dreamland, so over here you can see Dreamland. That's the other thing that Margate's known. If you walk in straight ahead, this is sort of the living space. I really quite like the vibe. So you have your kitchen over here, like a desk area. This is all of Natalie's filming equipment. As I said, we were shooting film last night. As you can see, Natalie collects these like candy. But it's, yeah, we got two film cameras here, one digital camera. You're shooting with them. This is like the nice loungy spot. So got one couch, two couches, another couch. That's where I was sitting before. And then we have actually a speaker system and some decoration. And then, as I said, the views are phenomenal. So that's the pier. We were walking there yesterday, so that is the beach pier, the lighthouse. That's where Sargasso is, and then there's also a microbrewery which you stopped at, and some other spots. And then here is the main Margate Sands, and then just below us. So here's the light tower. I don't know if you can see that, yeah. And then just on the left-hand side of the light tower is where all the games, arcades and stuff are, which is also quite interesting because it gave me an insight into what British summer holidays look like, because I've never been to the beach here in summer. And it's very different to Italy, or like the vibes are very different to Italy or France. And then here, this is like an all-in-one bathroom, if I may. Toilet, basin, and then shower, and it's all in one. Quite modern, all works well. And then for the bedroom, just be where Natalie's in the bedroom editing, is this. Good morning. So I'm gonna make a coffee for Nats and I. Nats has actually already had her first one. Just start with a piece of fruit. The other thing I wanted to say that I forgot to show on the walk around is, like, I think you call this copper, like cutlery. Is there anyone else there who, like, I don't know, little things like this? Now that we own a house and stuff, I get really excited by just thinking about how to furnish it. And then I haven't seen copper cutlery. I've seen like copper pots and stuff, but this, yeah, just got me really excited. If you get 2 oranges, if you have a partner or if you share with your family, always share them half-half, because you never know, one orange is always better than the other, and this way you both benefit. So let's go to the Natalie and get some oranges in the bed. Breakfast in bed, breakfast for champions. All right, bye. Finishing a coffee and we're about to head out. So I'll take you with us. Like I said, I think the first stop will be Shell Grotto. I'm actually very curious to see it. You'll get a sneak peek of like what the town looks like while we're just walking around, and we'll see you at Shell Grotto when we get there. So we're here at Shell Grotto. As you saw, we just arrived, and I have the Shell lady right next to me. So I'm really excited to see this. It's an underground passageway grotto. It's all man-made. I think it's 2,000 square feet, and all it is made of seashells. It was discovered in 1835 and made before then. We're unsure when it was made, but it has about 4.6 million seashells that make up the whole passageway and the caves. And so I'm excited to see it, and we'll show you some footage when we're inside. Pretty rad. This centerpiece is an uni, a sea urchin. Natalie and I have eaten plenty of those. Yeah, so this is, like I said on the map, we came in here, we've gone this way. The dome here is where you have like that skylight that looks like the Sistine Chapel, and then you go through the rest of the passage to here. which is the altar chamber where there's a poster here of a seance of people like praying. This east wall over there where the poster is up was destroyed during World War II. Which is a shame given all the work, obviously. Like, you gotta remember, this was built pre-1800s, maybe even much sooner than that. So if you remember in the altar when we showed you the shots with the uni, so this is a restored panel of the stars. So this is what it would have looked like when it was actually built. So it's like all cleaned up with the clean shells, with the uni. You can probably see the stars. I really enjoyed that. It was really cool to see. Yeah, hope you enjoyed. We're now gonna head out, venture around the town, and maybe find a place for lunch a little later. So we made it down to the beach, where you can see all the graffiti in the background. What you can also see is over there, that's the David Attenborough mural, but it's been like ripped off half, so it's like half, it's been defaced, it's half destroyed. But so the nice thing is you can see from here, you can walk all along the coast to Broadstairs. First, we gotta get some breakfast, so let's do that. So we just got back to the beach. We're about to get some fish and chips, which I'll show you in a second. But yesterday when we got here, like I said, we came and we're going for a walk on the beach, and we took photos of all these boats because they were just lying on the sand. So all of this that you can see up to the lighthouse, when it's low tide, you can just walk on the sand. And we were walking around there yesterday, and that will insert 1 or 2 images on the screen of photos we took. But yeah, now it's high tide, so water's coming almost all the way. We had dinner at Sargasso, so that's over there. As I said, that was fantastic. As I said in the intro of the video, and they do really good Negronis. So Margate Coffee Shed, that also rings a bell. I saw it online. Are you filming this? Yeah. So we're here at Peter's Fish Factory. So it got recommended to me by a colleague, but also when I looked them up online, they're like the most popular fish and chip shop. Obviously we're at the beach, so there's a fish and chip shop at every corner. And this one has a queue, which is always a great sign. Okay. Pete, seats. Thank you so much. And we got the haddock. Haddock, loads of chips. I don't know if you could hear that in the restaurant. I basically asked what's the difference between haddock and cod, and he was like, haddock tastes nicer, and it's actually a lot cheaper today because it goes by weight, so the haddock pieces are smaller. And now salt and vinegar. Natalie and me will go and dig in, and oh, I forgot. Staples, mayo, ketchup, tartar sauce. Put them all on here, and then enjoy this whilst it's hot with the time-lapse video. I think it's because I'm hungry, so I didn't realize we started the time lapse, dug into the chips, and we didn't do any taste tests. I don't know if you can hear this, but this is the haddock. Unfortunately, we didn't get like proper cutlery, so I can't do this. I would do this with my hands, but flaky fish, lots of vinegar. Really good. Just a bit of salt. Fantastic. We're gonna dig into this right now whilst it's still crunchy, whilst it's still hot. And time lapse coming in 3, 2, 1. Maybe one of the ciders then. Like I think they have peach or mango cider, one of those. Something sweet, something fruity. So we came to Fez to have 1 or 2 drinks, and the vibe is really, really cool. Just some random bar with a lot of stuff in. Enjoy the vibe, have a drink, maybe have to go for a walk, enjoy the shops, enjoy the time lapse. Natalie says the margarita is fresh. It has a pretty pink umbrella. 2 drinks down, that was fun. That was a Natalie discovery. And now we're gonna go.
I love how you say that we are 2 drinks down. I'm 2 drinks down.
Yeah, Natalie's 2 drinks down. I'm 1 drink down. And we're gonna go, it's fine. She has way more stamina. Also, I acquired the umbrella, which is what I really want. We're gonna go for some shopping, window shopping, funsies. Escape the rain. Hiya. Can we get a glass of Sauvignon Blanc? And can we do 4 oysters?
Yeah, let's do
4 oysters, please. Look at that. Crab, prawns, mussels. Oh man, yeah. The thumbnail actually as well. Oh, that's really good. That's really good. Better than the wine we had last night. Fantastic. Amazing.
Do you prefer this one to last night?
Yeah, way. Like, these are so good. You try one. The wine's good, eh? It's really good. No, that oyster, Natalie, was like, yeah. We had oysters last night, and these ones are so much better in my opinion. But Natalie will tell me her opinion. Like, night and day. Night and day. What's your thoughts? Do you prefer these ones?
They're really good. But I do think I enjoy
Prefer the
the
other
ones
ones?
just as much.
Okay, interesting.
So I think for you, you just you prefer them slightly less.
Irony.
Yeah, I guess iron less salty.
But yeah, we're gonna enjoy the other two and check in with you laters. I mean, the wine's almost finished. Do you want another of these, or do you want just your margarita or whatever?
No, let's do another glass of wine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, let's do another glass of wine, and then we're just careful the rest of the evening.
It was so good that we're going to get another glass and 4 more oysters, but it's really cool because this place is right on the beach, open every day, family run, and the owner's been here for 61 years. And I was just telling her that, you know, last night for dinner we had oysters as well, and I much prefer these. Natalie liked them both, but yesterday we got 6 for 24 pounds, and here you get 4 and the wine for 9 pounds, so it's just way
We were
better.
planning to get a reservation a little earlier on, or right now for this other restaurant, but they've completely booked out till about an hour from now. So to keep us going, we're trying some anchovies wrapped around some olives, which I'm assuming is stuffed with a pepper.
Also, just whilst we're having a little walk, and I wanted to show you, earlier we were here and I was showing you all the boats were floating in water, so now it's low tide again, like the other night, and now all the boats are out. So it's pretty cool to see. It's just very different. Whilst we wait for the time for our dinner booking, we're going to go to a place called Waverley Place. So it's a restaurant just in Old Town, so that way they are known to just have good food. So the kind of place where you get a couple of starters, share like some good sourdough, bread and butter, some cocktails, and then some main. So we'll do that. I'll not vlog the entire thing because I want to enjoy my night with Natalie, but I will show you the couple highlights when the food arrives, and we'll check in with you for a big review after. But so far so good. I've been really enjoying Margate. It's the first time we're at the beach, and I think that was just lightning, so that's fun. Stole Natalie's coat because I was cold and she ain't. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. So we've made it to Waverley House for dinner. And what we're going to do is Natalie typically will share a bunch of stuff. So we're going to share a bunch of starters. We're going to get the bread and butter. We're going to share some sausage tacos as well as some trout for starters. And then for mains, we're sharing steak with 2 sides of veg for some health gains. And yeah, when it comes here, I'll give you a quick peek. As I said, I won't vlog everything because I want to enjoy it tonight just with my girl. But yeah, very excited for this meal. Natalie ordered a strawberry Negroni, and it's very good. So Natalie says I have to try this whilst it's warm. So it's a soft shell taco with a sausage, mint yogurt, pickled onions. Not gonna lie, that's what I'm most excited for. I love trout with horseradish.
Bite into it.
It's like chorizo style sausage, I would almost say, hey? It's spiced sausage, watercress. I like it. It's different, it's like Turkish style. But since we're on camera now, so the only way, this is like really high quality trout, you can tell. So I like horseradish, I like a bit of kick. And then with a homemade pickle. This is so good. See, this is like 9 out of 10. This is like 6.5, 7 out of 10. But it's also because of the flavor profile. Like this, I love this. All right, let's enjoy. Natalie doesn't love salmon trout, but this she loves, which I found interesting. But look at that, all in one bite, basically. So graceful. What do you score this out of 10? Like for me, this is really good.
There's no need to score it, it's just great. If you like fish, if you enjoy salmon, trout, this is lovely. It's good.
The mains just arrived. We got steak with peppercorn sauce. Look at all that beautiful sauce on the side. It comes with fries. and some salad. We got an extra crispy cabbage, but this is garlic. Fuck, that's nice. It's fried garlic. It's like garlic chips. Is really nice. This was actually one of the starters, but we ordered it as a main. I don't ever remember what the sauce is. I don't know what that is. That's nice. No idea. I got a Malbec, which I really like Malbec in general. It goes well with steak, but I also went for something new, which is called Aliança Dao. It's from Portugal, and this really smells fantastic. So we're closing off the meal with bread and butter pudding with clotted cream, ice cream, I think, and some berry compote. Didn't need it, but when on holiday, go all out, as they say. We got Tokaj here, which is a dessert wine from Hungary, a late harvest, which just means that you leave the grapes to ripen for longer. So they're a lot sweeter, much higher sugar ratio in the grapes, and then you make dessert wine. And I really like Tokaj normally, but Manat actually chose this one. It's nice, very sweet. Quick summary and recap verdict on the Waverley place. Whilst the atmosphere was nice and everyone was super friendly, I wouldn't recommend it if you're coming to Margate and you're only here for a few days. Nothing terribly bad about it, but basically I don't think it's worth it for the price. It's not a cheap place by any means, and I don't think the food is as good as it could be. For example, the steak and the sides, I can hands down make them better myself at home. So I just don't think it's inspired enough. And if you are coming here and you're only here for a few days, do yourself a favor and go to Sargasso or Angela's, book yourself into one of those, because they're similar price range, and I think you're gonna enjoy it a lot more, having the direct comparison to Sargasso, for example, from last night. So I would definitely recommend you going to one of the other places instead. Do yourself a favor and go to the Oyster Shack on the beach. That's, for me, the best find of the weekend. And if you want to just have good, cheap and cheerful meal on the beach, then just go to Peter's Fish Factory. For $5 you can get a haddock and chips, which is always nice when it's sunny and it's at the beach. With that said, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it. Put a comment down below if you've been to Margate before and if there's any other spots we should try. I'm hoping to visit a lot of other beach towns in the UK in the next few weekends. Margate's only the first stop, so let me know where we should head. And I'll see you in the next one.